Imagine if we lived in a society where you didn't have to worry about your appearance.
You didn't have to worry about your makeup.
You didn't have to worry about your weight.
Consider the amount of companies that would go out of business.
A recent survey showed that on average a woman spends £70,000 on her appearance in her lifetime. £70,000 wasted on trying to look better, look like everyone else, look different.
Body image and self-confidence in your appearance is a serious issue, especially in teens like us. So we're here to spread awareness.
Teens today are pressured to look like society's expectation of perfect, shown to us through models on TV and magazines. But to be a size 0, to cover up your natural beauty isn't normal, and certainly shouldn't be encouraged through social media and other uses of technology.
Instagram,
Facebook,
Snapchat,
Twitter, all amazing uses of the internet. However, have you ever considered the negative effects these can have?
Teens today are pressured to look pretty when posting pictures online, covering their faults with makeup, hiding their flaws. Obviously, this can emphasize the parts we hate about ourselves, but it shouldn't, because these so-called flaws are what makes us us and individuals.
Photoshop, another common piece of technology that is used to emphasize or hide certain features of our bodies. Not only this, but there are now simpler, easier to use and access apps on our phones made for the same thing. So it is now easier than ever to hide that, cover up this, make that smaller.
And yes, these seem like minor changes, but again, it is slowly taking away that natural beauty that we all have. Hiding this is wrong, covering this up is wrong, showing it off is right.
The sad part is, it isn't just older women discouraged by their looks. As said before, a large proportion of children and teens feel the same. Research proved that a third of 7 to 10-year-olds believe they are judged on their appearance.
Do we really want future generations to feel not good enough, ugly, embarrassed to show their true self? So we ask you, why aren't we spreading enough awareness already? Young children don't worry about financial issues, economic issues, political issues. So the fact that these innocent children feel they are judged on their appearance is diabolical.
I'm too skinny.
I'm too fat.
I'm not happy with my body.
Phrases felt too much within young adults and teens. We understand the seriousness of body image, but do you? 1.6 million in the UK alone are affected by an eating disorder. 11% of this are male, and 14 to 25-year-olds are the most affected.
Eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating can be caused from biological or environmental factors, including genetics, participating in aesthetically orientated sports, or being involved in a family or childhood trauma. But another avoidable cause is negative body image and lower self-esteem.
Our research showed that 5.4% of children the age of 13 to 18 will suffer from anorexia, bulimia, or binge eating disorder at some point in their life. 5.4% seems like a small amount, but has large impacts on these young lives. Lives that can't handle this stress. Lives that should be spent having fun, not worrying about their bodies. Lives that matter.
However, teens aren't the only ones affected. An eating disorder centre reported that there was an increase of 42% in women all over the age of 35 seeking help.
Alone, vulnerable, hurt, all emotions these women go through, but don't need to, because we believe that every body type is beautiful, every shape is unique and should be adored, not ashamed. You shouldn't feel that you need to change for others. You shouldn't feel that you need to change your food intake to be bigger or smaller, and you don't have to change to be beautiful.
But why do people feel that they aren't good enough? Many feel pressured by others to look like others, to fit in. But if everyone changed themselves to look the same, the world would be a boring place.
Others feel judged they aren't good enough how they naturally are, judged they should and must be prettier. But why? Why aren't we good enough? There's no answer, because we are, and we should never be made to feel like we aren't.
You are beautiful. You are pretty. You are gorgeous, inside and out. No matter how you think others see you. Know that none of it matters, because whether you are big or small, you've got freckles, no freckles, blonde or brunette, you are beautiful.
So imagine,
we lived in a society
where no one worried about your appearance.
Well,
what if we told you you should?
What if we told you you could?